computer, then computer is an electronic device that receives input, stores or processes the input as per the instructions given by the user and gives an output. That brings us to the input process output model of the computer. Here, as you can see, this is the simplest workflow of computer that I have drawn for you. An input is given, which is processed, and an output is given. Computer input is called data. Any raw information, raw facts, figures are called data. This data is processed upon by the computer. How this processing is done? This processing is done as per the instruction given by the user. And depending on the process that is applied, an output is given. Let's take a small example. For example, I want to add two numbers, say 2 plus 3. So what I will input? I will input the two numbers 2 and 3, and I will input the arithmetic operation that I want to do, which is addition. What is the process that will be done by the computer? Addition. 2 plus 3 will be done by the computer, and what is the output that will be given to us? It will be 5. So 2 plus 3 is equal to 5. This whole process has been done by the computer. So this brings us to the processes that can be applied to the data are of two types: arithmetic and logical. Arithmetic, an example I have given you just now: addition, subtraction, multiplication. What are logical operations? If I want to compare something, I give two numbers and I ask the computer to say which is greater. So I give the same two numbers, 2 and 3, but my instruction is compare the two numbers and tell me which is greater. So it will tell me the answer as 3. So that will be a logical operation. This is the actual model of the computer, the block diagram. We have an input unit here and we have an output unit here. However, the processing unit has three separate units: the arithmetic logic unit, the control unit, and the memory unit. Let's see how all these basic parts of computer are functioning. The input unit, it consists of the devices that are used to give data or instructions to the computer. The control unit is collaborating with all the devices and it controls the function of all the parts of the computer. The arithmetic logic unit, it carries out all the arithmetic operations and logical comparisons. The memory, all the input data, instructions, output, the interim data is stored in the memory unit. And finally, the output unit. The devices that are used to give us output are the output unit. The memory is of two types: primary memory and secondary memory. Input unit could be your keyboard or mouse. The output unit could be your printer or your monitor. These are some of the things that you should keep in mind about a computer. The control unit, the arithmetic logic unit, and the memory unit are together called the CPU or the central processing unit. Computer devices that we can touch and feel, like a keyboard, a monitor, a mouse, are called the hardware components of the computer. Besides the hardware component, a computer also has software. What is a software? Set of instructions or programs that make the program run, make the computer run. The instructions that we are giving to the computer, they form the software of the computer.